It's fighting back, coming down to the finish. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, this is one stunning picture.
1,000 words just in front. 1,000 words wins the Robert B. Lewis.
Honorary P is full out now, second on the outside, and they're coming down to the line, and 1,000 words has done it.
The weather was a story here this morning at Churchill Downs. Hello, everybody. I'm Mike Welsch, coming to you with the daily Racing Farm Kentucky Derby Clock Report, brought to you by the good folks at Spendthrift Farm, the home of Innismishtiff, the sire of the last two Kentucky Derby winners. Well, the forecast called for rain this morning, and they were right on. I hope my picks in the Derby and the Oaks are as accurate as the forecast was today. They said it would start around 5 o'clock, and sure enough, it did. A light rain at first. Got heavier as the morning progressed. The racetrack sloppy and sealed, and it did curtail some of the activity of the Derby Oaks horses. The track was particularly sloppy by the time the Derby Oaks session came to pass at 7:30. The two Derby favorites, Zandon and Epicenter. Zandon came out at 7:30, just jogged this morning. Trainer Chad Brown, I talked to him afterwards, said he just doesn't like doing too much over a track like this, and he's hoping things will dry up for tomorrow so he can be able to jog a regular gallop for Zandon on Wednesday. Epicenter came out early, as he usually does, around 5:30, had an easy gallop in the rain. So the two favorites, one early, one late, and both having an easy day today because of the weather. Messier and Taiba came out after the Derby break. I think both wanted to go to the gate today, so instead of Messier going at 6 o'clock as he did yesterday, I think they postponed that so he can get over to the auxiliary starting gate. I thought Taiba looked really good today. He had his ears up as he came by the wire. He looked happy, skipping over the wet track. Now the forecast for Friday and Saturday, Friday especially, calling for again, a lot of rain, prospect of an off-track Friday, a real one at this point. Saturday now, 30% at the moment, but the rain Friday is going to carry into Saturday. Would hope, though, by time the Derby goes off at 6:38-ish or whatever it is, we'll have a fast and fair track to run over. The Ken McPeak duo of Smile Happy and Tiz the Bomb, I thought they had a good morning over the wet track today. Smile Happy really picked up the bit and started the gallop very strong when he got around to the backstretch the second time. So like I said with him, he seems to be much improved over the past week. And their stablemate, Cocktail Moments, who is always full of herself in the morning, she came down the stretch, actually came from behind Tiz the Bomb, caught the rider of Tiz the Bomb by surprise. I saw him glancing back to see who was coming. Turned out to be his stablemate, Cocktail Moments, who was galloping very strongly again today. But we've seen that from her. But obviously not having any problem getting over the wet track. A couple other notables. White Barrio, first day on the track today, had the bell boots on, an indication he was just going to have an easy morning, just jog. Simplification, who arrived a couple of days before fellow Floridian White Barrio, an easy gallop today. He's not a horse that's going to wow you when you watch him gallop in the morning, but he has wowed me watching him work 3 times since the Florida Derby. And the entire Brad Cox contingent came out before dawn, galloping in the rain over the wet track, as they usually do, unless they're having a gate day as well. On the Philly side of the ledger, Kathleen O, Secret Oath, and Echo Zulu all came out early today and had their gallops in the rain. Easy days for all 3 of them. That's pretty much a normal style for them. And Nest, who is the morning line Derby favorite, came out with the other Todd Pletcher horses, is the Oaks Derby favorite, came out with the other Pletcher horses, all save Shahama, who came out at 8 o'clock, as Todd only has 5 riders and 6 horses in the Oaks and Derby. So Shahama, she looked good getting over the wet track today, too. So maybe a little more important watching the Oaks horses today over the slot, because there is a good chance, like I said, they're going to see the same thing when racing goes here on Friday. One more horse I'm just going to mention again, keep mentioning her, turn her loose. Another big day for her in the morning. Again, we spoke about her. She had a really good work last weekend and has been full of herself coming out of that work. Again today, handling the wet track quite well. So hopefully things will dry out. It's nice right now, but I think there's more rain in the forecast later today. Hopefully it will dissipate, and the main track will be fast by the time the track opens at 5:30 tomorrow. Certainly by 7:30 when the Derby Oaks horses come out. We're getting closer and closer, so you want to see these horses get in a little bit more activity before race day, and I believe we will have a work tomorrow, the Japanese horse scheduled to work on Wednesday, his final work and the final official work before Kentucky Derby 2022 on Saturday. So keep it right here. We got a couple of more days to talk to you with all the latest news, all the goings on right here, the best coverage of Kentucky Derby 2022 at DRF.com.